We're back. Questions from Facebook and Twitter for Senator Judge Alan Peter Cayetano. Ian R. asks, will the extended impeachment hearings, oh my God, up to 10 p.m. push through? Good God.
Well,
all right. Oh Lord.
All, 36 days na, 180 hours na on the average, binibilang ko. And although it's very, very important for our country, alam mo yung issue ng trabaho, presyo, di ba? Yung oil price hike, yung power sa mineral, are important issues.
I agree.
So actually, kung mapupush through man yung 9 or 10 o'clock ng gabi, ang intention kasi, matapos kami ng last week of May. Because we need a few days before we write our, and decide, di ba?
Okay.
And magbre-break kami ng June 7. Ayaw na namin na lumampas pa
Agree.
nun.
All right. One quick question. What learnings have you had? I mean, you look at the Clinton impeachment trial. It was 3 months in the committee before it got to the impeachment court. And in the impeachment court, it was 2 weeks. They said 3 witnesses, prosecution, you speak, defense, you speak, end of the story, we decide. This one kind of like, the prosecution went so far, they were digging up, people felt digging up evidence while on trial. You know what I mean? In terms of process.
So many learnings, no? So many things we could have done better, but so many things that are also happening so well. For example, no, the Aquino administration, the first Aquino administration was known for people power, di ba, and people participation.
Yeah.
Maisip mo ba na ngayon, and good governance, maisip mo ba ngayon na ang tunay na people participation is Facebook and Twitter?
Correct.
And is live streaming and is ANC and ABS covering and the other stations covering, di ba? So, there are some things that could have been done better, but there are a lot of things that are being done well. And then, whether you're pro or anti-corona, you know, after President GMA, after kaso niya, after yung kaso kay President Erap before, whether you're for or against them, it sort of shows, Karen, na totoong lamang ka pa rin pag mayaman makapangyarihan ka sa Pilipinas.
That's true.
But at least nagkakaroon na semblance of accountability. So one thing I've learned is really, you know, you have to do good, and you cannot think na porque ganito posisyon ko.
But should you have, Senator, I mean, looking back, should the Senate have decided prosecution, you present 1 month, defense 1 month. If you're not done presenting 1 month, sorry. I mean, there's got to be some discipline, diba?
Well,
it's not like a court, it's not a criminal case eh.
That's, hindsight naman talaga, maraming dapat baguhin eh. Kaya lang, tao din ang ano yan. Tignan mo, during the time of President Marcos, minsan pinag-uusapan namin ni Senator Bongbong yon, di ba? May impeachment din noon eh. Tapos may mga sa batasang pambansa. But tignan mo nung panahon ni President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. So pinag-uusapan namin ng mga kasama si Chis Escudero, si Senator Ginggona, si Joel Villanueva. Pinag-uusapan namin noon na kahit anong tama at kahit anong nasa batas, kung ayaw ng mga kasama natin ma-impeach si Presidente, hindi rin ma-impeach, no? So, there's only so much you can do to put order. But if there's anything that disciplined the Philippine Senate and the prosecution and defense, it's media. Kasi the mere fact na we're under the public's eye and parating, di ba, nandun. So, sabi ko nga, sabi nila, ba't hindi ka nag-Twitter? Sabi ko, kasi grabe ang responsibility eh. Sister ko, nagte-text lang, may nag-Twitter na you shouldn't be texting habang nagkakaroon ng impeachment. So, you know, the public eye and transparency is one of the key to all of this.
Okay, all right. What will be discussed in the caucus? Can you enumerate?
Well, si Senator Coco asked that we take a vote ulit sa pagbukas ng accounts, di ba? Okay. Possibly, some will say, tingnan muna natin, baka naman ibigay na ng ombudsman o ibigay na ng ni Chief Justice Corona, no?
Yeah. But even if you vote to open PS Bank as a TRO, they will not get it.
Well, kung sila lang ang source and yung TRO nila kung susundin namin, kung hindi, we can hold them in contempt. Di ba? Remember, may it depends on the enforcement. Okay. Kaya yung mga bumoto ng ayaw nilang labanan ng Supreme Court dito, ayaw nga nilang magkabanggaan sino mag-enforce eh. Diba? But actually, kung gusto namin enforce yun, meron din mekanismo na magagamit. Kaya lang, baka pati banking system natin tamaan. So, kailangan din natin i-balance. No? Okay, number 2, we'll be talking about the mga witnesses na sinupina, pati yung ombudsman. No? And then, pag-uusapan din siguro dyan, although, kasi naubusan kami ng oras parati, kasi 12 to 2 lang ang oras namin mag-caucus. Siguro, pag-uusapan kung paano bibilisan yon, and then pag-manage ng time, para pagka si Chief Justice na mag-appear. Kasi, anong date na ngayon? 14. We only have 2 weeks to go eh. On one hand, hindi mo pwedeng i-rush yung defense dahil sabihin nila, due process, payagan nyo kami. On the other hand, lahat naman ng leeway binibigay, di ba? Katulad last week, hindi na kami nag-hearing ng Wednesday, Thursday dahil sa kanila. So, hindi naman nila dapat gamitin yon para tumagal. At hindi ko sinasabing ginagamit nila. But I think so far, yun yung mga issues. There are always some smaller issues, but maganda naman yung leadership as far as the impeachment is concerned ni Senate President Enrile. So usually sinasagot na lang niya yung ibang issues para
I asked you this already, but quickly, for JBoo5432, how will Alan Peter Cayetano vote in the trial? Quickly, I asked you that.
Moral and legal, pero I can tell you right now, napakabigat ng desisyon.
Georgia Porja 55 asks, have you read the Inquirer article where Basa said Cristina Corona always won her cases?
I try not to read that much on the case kasi dapat ko ano yung nasa loob lang. But without commenting on the merits, that's why I said the Senate and the other institutions are also on trial sa impeachment na to. One quick comment, di ba? At least sa kaso na to, dahil Presidente, Senate, at saka Chief Justice pinag-uusapan, everyday nag-hearing. Ilan daan, ilan libo ating mga kababayan na simpleng kaso lang, 5 taon, 10 taon, at nagtatanong, kailangan ba maging CJ kami para araw-araw mag-hearing? So, I hope that this will spark some reform in the judicial system. Kasi bilang isang abogado, and all lawyers graduate, no, watching...
In Quezon City Jail, they told me, swerte kung once a year ang hearing.
And you can't blame the judges alone, ha? I mean, minsan, ang mga abogado din ang may kasalanan, minsan circumstances. But when you watch yung mga TV shows ng Amerika na in 1 week, 2 weeks, kompleto yung hearing, siyempre gusto mo ng ganun yung sistema mo.
Okay. Uthor asks, where have you been last week?
I was there nung Monday. I was just feeling well nung Tuesday, so I watched through AMC.
Okay. All right. Maki asks, imagine people know when you're absent. Maki asks, ano na po nangyari sa alleged small lady? Naglaho na ba yun parang bula?
Hindi naman, ang daming issues dito, no? Even yung, halimbawa, yung sheriff, kung tama yung ginawa nila. Kaya lang mauubos at oras namin at saka madadivert kung yun ang titignan. So, parang ang trabaho namin to decide kung guilty o hindi si CJ. But lahat ng ibang authorities, ang DOJ, ang Ombudsman, ang Korte, nanonood dito eh. So kung may nagkamaling iba doon, even Congress, may ethics committee ang Congress di ba? So kung may maling nagawa ang kahit sinong iba dito, dapat dun sa venue na yon. Kung kami, bawat isa yun ay, I know, no, some of them are mabibigat kahit sabihin ko maliit na issue, mabibigat na issue, but we can't afford to always be distracted kasi hindi matatapos to.
Okay, Kim asks, I want to hear your comment about the alleged Chinese hackers hacking our sites. Do you consider this to be proper or to add tension to an already unstable relationship between the two countries?
Alam mo, whatever you say and whatever you do, half will say na wag mo nang paypayan, tahimik na lang para medyo maayos na to. Half will say naman, hindi ba tayo lalaban? Or di ba, meron ng travel advisory na wag silang pumunta dito, yung saging going bananas na, di ba? Sinasoli dito. Tapos sasabihin ng iba, hindi ba time na tayo naman mag-boycott ng produkto nila? Remember, we're importing more from them than we're exporting to them, no? But I'll just say this, general na lang sagot ko. This is the time na palakasin natin foreign policy natin. And this is the time to know, nakita mo, ang isang maliit na mamamayan natin, through Twitter, through Facebook, through the media, can take on Goliaths in this government. So wag nating isipin na sa lahat ng paraan, Goliath ang China. Because may international community.
Yes.
Diba? There's also geopolitics, there's international politics also. That's why China is saying, don't involve other people in our problems, tayo na lang dalawa. Kasi lamang sila dun eh.
Correct.
And that's why we're saying, dalhin natin sa international body. Because
para may balance.
May balance. So, whether you're the guys who are saying, let's not talk about it so it'll settle down, or whether you're the guys saying, toughen up politicians, it goes back to a strong foreign policy. Right now, you ask what our foreign policy is, your guess is as good as mine. I'm not saying na DFA is doing a bad job, but they have to articulate it. Ano ba ang foreign policy natin? Hindi sapat na sabihin atin yun.
Atin yun.
Therefore, ano ang foreign policy natin?
All right. We don't have enough time, but Jack Chua says, kudos to Senator Alan. I trust him. He is for the truth. I would vote for him and would campaign for him.
Thank you. Please pray for us sa decision talaga dito.
All right. Balay Wins is asking, all that is indicated in the SALN could be opened for government officials. That's the purpose of the law, or the SALN would be useless.
No, ang nakalagay, hindi ko lang hawak copy ko, pero
Sure.
pinakita ko yon dun sa impeachment. Ang nakalagay doon na may waiver ka sa ombudsman to open BIR records and other government records. Pero question mark is that does that include private accounts? But personally, yun nga ang gusto kong amendment sa law, na dapat whether appointed or elected, ang bank accounts mo automatically pwedeng buksan ng ombudsman. Para wala nang issue. Ngayon, kung magtatago ka ng pera, di ba, hindi katulad nung kopong-kopong dun sa kama mo, hindi ka naman makakatulog ng mahimbing o magagamit ka ng dummies na baka takbuhan ka. So, kaya natin pinasa yung bank secrecy law para yung legitimate na kumita, hindi itago yung pera sa bahay, magamit ng banking system.
Correct.
Hindi natin ginawa yun para yung mga corrupt makatulog na mahimbing na ang pera nila naka-insure pat na sa bangko. So, i-tweak na lang natin yung batas, not by attacking the bank secrecy law na kalaban mo pa yung ibang sa banking industry. Ang i-tweak natin, SALN law. Doon sa SALN law, ilagay na natin na automatic may waiver. Pero doon sa mga appointed, even without the law, pwedeng gawin ng presidente yon. Pwede niya sabihin, I'll fire any one of you who refuses to sign a waiver.
All right. Last question, and you can close already. Is this going to be a factor for you? Some people have discussed the balance of power. If you take out CJ Corona, then you put an Aquino appointed CJ. So in effect, you know, it becomes just a different party in effect, so to speak. Do you subscribe to that? Is that a factor?
For political analysis, masarap siyang isipin or tignan, but sabi nga nung, 'di ba, nung sa UP yung ang Pangulo regime, no, the great Professor Agpalo, yun ang parating in the Philippines ang power talaga nasa presidency at nasa media, no. Yun yung dalawang centers of power. Of course, yung greater being, no, the Lord God. Ngayon, ang sabihin ko doon, as judges, hindi kami pwedeng masyadong malalim mag-isip kung ano ang batas at kung ano tama, yun ang dapat desisyon. Kasi kung mag-iisip ka pa ng politika at saka balance of power, ang isipin mo sarili mong power eh. Kasi ang importanteng balance sa politiko, yung balance ng sarili niyang power, hindi balance ng power sa bansa. Because you will see things from your point of view, not from the point of view of your kung kalaban ka ng presidente, balance of the power. Kung kakampi ka, bigyan mo ng more power. Paano kung bukas kalaban ka naman? So, hindi mo pwedeng hindi isipin, Karen. But ang problema, ano ba ebidensya? Ano ba ang charge? Doon dapat yung paghuhusga. Kung hindi, bakit pa tayo nag-hearing? Sana nag-decision na tayo kaagad.
Alright. Okay. Thank you very
God
much,
bless. Thank you
Senator
very
Alan.
much,
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for coming. Alright, that's Head Start today. I'm Karen Davila. I'll see you again tomorrow, and later the impeachment coverage of ANC resumes at 1 in the afternoon. Have a good day, everyone.